My hair is a little annoying today. I'm not feeling it, so just ignore that fact. Do we want the light or no light? No, that makes me look really bad. Yeah, we're not doing that. Also, okay. I have the same setting on that I did in my last Cup Whisper Ramble, and it's the one where it's just like the volume picks up from my way, but it's like less coming from here or here. Like if you can hear that better than if it just, like you can hear it better on this side. I don't know if you know what I mean, but let me know if you like that. Yeah, I have no lights on in my room, just the natural light, so it's kind of dark in here. Let me know if that's something you like as well, or if you want more lighting. Your choice. Your choice. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. I have usually only do if it's like someone who I haven't talked to in a really long time and I just want to catch up, then I'll like call them for however long and, you know, catch up and stuff. But other than that, I don't like talking on the phone, and I have extreme phone anxiety. Like, I don't like calling people and stuff because I just get so anxious. And so, yeah, so that's one reason why it's not a good job for me, is because I hate talking on the phone and I have phone anxiety. Second reason is because I hate asking for things. Like, I just feel so bad. I remember, like, in high school, my dad would be like say I had something coming up, my dad would be like, well, can you ask someone to carpool or whatever? And I'd be like, no, I can't ask, because I don't like asking for things. Like, I just feel bad, you know. I don't want people to feel like I'm a burden, like they have to go out of their way to help me and stuff. So it's like, I don't like talking on the phone. I don't like asking for things, especially money, and that's my whole job. So like, my friends are like, so why did we choose this job? And I'm like, you know, I don't know. But on the bright side, I think it'll help me get over my fear of rejection, and I've already felt more comfortable talking on the phone in the past 3 days, so that's a good thing, right? Yeah, I think it'll also be like good communication skills that I'll learn, and just like, you know, that kind of thing. I think I'll learn some good skills from it, but it's definitely not a long-term job. Like, I think I'm just gonna do it this semester and do a different job next semester. But I'm glad that I'm doing it now. But so my supervisor changes like every day. Like, I think there's 3 supervisors total, and they're all a year above me. So one of them, or actually 2 of them, are in my sorority, so it's like I kind of knew them before. One of them was the one who gave me a recommendation for the job, and I love her. Like, she is the greatest ever, so kind. She's the best. And so when she is my supervisor for the shift, like, it's so fun. Like, I just feel like a lot more comfortable working, and it's just a much better environment. And then one of the other ones, she's nice too. I don't know her very well, but it's like, it's a good workspace, you know. Like, I feel like I can get a lot done. But the other one, was just such a hostile work environment when she was there, so I did not like that, and I really don't like her, so I hope that I don't have a lot of shifts with her, because it was so stressful. Like, I left and immediately started crying. Like, I get, toughen up and stuff, but, it was just, there's a point when it is too unnecessary and really excessive, and that's how she got, and it was just, it just was not the vibe, because my other two supervisors are great, and they're, so helpful, and, if I make a mistake, they'll, tell me what I did wrong, and, explain how to do it correctly next time, which is, thank you, great, now I'll do it, right in the future, because now I know. But she was just that's wrong, no, you did that so bad, it was just so, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, so I have So I'm